this class show.
All right. And Michelle, I'm going to move the order just a little bit. Okay.
Sure.
And get people in a different place and follow host order. Everybody's admiring my haircut today. And then you can get to know everybody. And more people may be coming in. Okay, that's it. Thank you so much for being here, Michelle. I was just telling them I sent the picture of me and you hugging in my blue sweater. And whenever I see that sweater, it's my Michelle sweater.
I love it. I love it. It was so great meeting you in person finally. Awesome. Okay. Suzanne, I am living for those filters. Okay, so the order that I see, Margot, is you, me, Allie, and Bill.
Wait a minute, 1 second, because somebody else is coming in, and then I'm going to put view host order. Okay.
Okay.
Let me just get Doug in here. Okay. Oh, here comes Linda. Yeah, a couple more people, then I'll get the order. Hi, good morning, Doug.
Good morning.
Good morning, Judy. Oh, your voice is good today, Doug. Here's Linda. I'm going to put Linda up here. Oh my God, almost everybody's coming today. Here's Roy from Miami. And let's see. Well, I'm just going to go ahead now and put follow host order. Hey, Roy. Happy morning.
Roy.
Oh, Michelle, don't do that. Michelle, don't do that to me. We did a show once. Okay, I'm going to put it follow host order. So we should see. Tell me what you see now, Michelle.
I see me, Lloyd, Nina, Allie, and Bill, Suzanne, Roy, Linda, Carol, iPad, and Margot.
Yeah, and that's Doug. I'm going to put his name in now.
Hi, Doug.
And Judy.
And Judy, are you playing with us today?
On and off.
All right. Well, when you come on, we'll have your name here.
Judy, I love your voice.
Oh, thank you.
Where are you from?
New Jersey.
I love it. I love it. So good.
Thank
All right, let's get this party started. Thank you for having me, Margot, and all of you. I am so excited to be here. I was jet lagged, so I'm actually still on your time zone. I was in DC for 3 days. So, even though I'm in LA now, it's like this is a good time for me. Um, all right, so I just want to hear, obviously we can see your names, but I want to hear you say your name, where you're zooming in from, and like, or where you like identify with where you're from the most. Like I live in LA, but I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Like I'm a Midwesterner for life. Yeah, thank you, Suzanne and Nina. And so like, yeah, just I want to hear a little bit about that. If you want to share about your improv experience, great. If not, that's totally fine. We do improv every day. You know, with everyone. I can't get over these filters, Suzanne. I'm living for them. Anyway, I love it so much. And I want to, so this part can get a little bit controversial. So I just want everybody to just like take a deep breath, relax, you know, just remember that you like each other, you know. I also want to hear how you feel about olives. Um, okay, like, okay, yeah, I felt the blood pressure rise. So, but just remember, you know, our opinions are our opinions, and that's okay. So, where you're from, your name, where you're zooming in from, your improv experience, if you want to share, and how you feel about olives. Okay, Nina, start us off, please.
Olives. I'll start with olives first.
Yeah, get right into it.
I'm not very fond of olives. Let's
Okay.
just get that out of the way. I will eat it if I have to. Maybe the black olives better than the green olives. I just don't like that much brine in anything. So it's not my favorite.
Very good.
I'm from Milton, Wisconsin, southern part of Wisconsin.
Yeah.
And so it's sunny today and in the 70s, so it's tolerable.
Are you in Milton?
Yes.
Nice, nice. I love this.
And my name is Nina, and oh, I forget the order in which you wanted me to go.
It doesn't matter. If the order you went is and are going is perfect.
I have some improv experience, but after I was diagnosed with PD, I found Margot, and she's been at it. You know, she's been she's like, when are you coming? What are you doing? So she's a good pusher for me.
She's the best improv bulldog that I have met. Great stuff. She will stop at nothing to get what she wants. I have so much respect.
I agree.
Thank you, Nina.
Oh, you're welcome.
Welcome.
You want to go?
Yeah, my name is Bill. I'm phoning you in from Atlantic City.
Having a little trouble hearing you, Bill.
Oh, okay. How about now? Can you hear me?
Much better. Thank you.
I'm Bill. I'm from Atlantic City now. I'm originally from Princeton and Philadelphia. My improv experience has been wholly through Margot. And when I was a little boy, very little boy, my aunt died. And she died when I was about 4 years old. And for some reason, it was said to me that she died because she ate olives. Ever since I can't eat olives. Black. I mean, so anyway, that's my weird story.
So
Is this true? Is this true?
Yeah.
Yes.
She's never. Yeah.
Oh my
I
gosh.
do inherit the olive gene, but I'm a little bit bougie and high maintenance about them. So I'm a little bit olive specific. I do discriminate against olives, and they're generally helped by some wine. But I do love a good olive. I'm Allie, Bill's daughter. I happen to be co-located here right now. I'm actually in the DC area, normally from Philly. Improv experience here and there, mostly through some pandemic Zooming with Margot's group here. These days I mostly help out with the shows, so I pop in every once in a while just to stay fresh.
I love it.
She's our awesome tech person. And her husband Cash is with the Wit Theater, I think, isn't he still?
Yeah. My husband is really the improvist in the family who kind of brought us all together. Yeah, he has a lot of experience with improving and teaching. But I'm an active supporter.
That's what we love. And that's why one of the reasons he loves you. We need that. Awesome. Thank you, Allie and Bill, and Nina. Suzanne, my
Hi.
filter lady.
Yeah. I have been living in New Jersey for the last 50 years since I married my husband, but I am a born and raised Wisconsin girl, little town east of Green Bay called Manitowoc.
I know Manitowoc.
Yeah, but I attended the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee. That's where I graduated from.
Great film school.
So I'm still a Midwest girl. That's my roots. And I've been doing improv a couple of years, I guess now. Linda introduced me to Margot, and it's been a great experience. I'm having a lot of fun. And olives. I like olives. I like all kinds of olives. I've even picked some olives for a friend that has an olive grove. But the best thing about olives are the gigantic black pitted ones, because you can wear them on your fingers.
You guys, I just want to reiterate, there's no right or wrong answers, just like there's no right or wrong in improv about olives, but Suzanne's answer is right. Okay, Roy.
I like pitted black olives. Those are my favorite, the ones that get very withered. I like them a lot. I am from the Midwest,
Yes.
Chicago, but I went to school at Madison.
Yes.
I suffered 5 years of
Winters.
Madison winters. So
Yes, they're bad.
from there, I went to French-speaking Africa, and from there, I went to New York, where I have an apartment, and I am also based here in Miami. I'm on my way back to New York next week. I've lived in New York for 50 years. I've had the condo for 25. I haven't done improv prior to Margot. And I've had Parkinson's since 2019.
Thank you, Roy. Welcome home.
Thank you.
Linda.
Hi, I'm Linda and I'm from New Jersey, but I'm originally from New York, so I can identify with those two states. I've lived in Alaska too, and Ohio and Kansas City, Missouri. Those are the 4 places I've lived. So anyway, I don't like olives because my husband likes them. He always has to have them in his salad. It's a pain in the neck every night. When I make a salad, he wants olives, so don't unscrew the jar and dig them out there. Anyway, and he likes them sliced up, which makes it even worse. So I have a thing against olives, although I do pop one in my mouth now and then. What else? My improv experience has been with Margot, and it's probably been about a year now. I am Margot's art department too.
I love this. I love this so much. Awesome. Thank you, Linda. Carol.
Okay, my name is Carol, and I met Margot in a bathroom because about 4 or 5 years ago, down in my husband and I live in Ave Maria, Florida, and I will not share with you my old improv experience, which was in San Francisco many, many years ago. I was young and I did not even know what I was doing then. But I've recently been diagnosed as Parkinsonism from Parkinson's disease for the last 10 years. And I just love olives, all kinds of olives. I do like those, and that's all that I have right now for you, Michelle.
Thank you, Carol. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. Not just because she loves olives, okay, guys? All right? Not just because she loves olives, but it's because she loves olives. Okay, Doug and Judy.
Yeah, here's Doug.
Here's Judy.
Yeah, but I'm a man of few words. But I'm listening.
Awesome. Thank you. Thanks for being here.
From
Judy.
Doug's not finished. He's
Oh, I'm
from
sorry.
Red Bank, New Jersey, home of Bruce Springsteen. Hello.
Home of Bruce Springsteen.
Yes.
I love that. I saw Jessica Springsteen, his daughter, win some kind of horse championship somewhere in Pennsylvania. It was fun.
That's all I had.
Awesome sauce. Thank you, Doug.
I'm Doug's wife. He doesn't eat olives. Right?
I have them in Gibson.
When I give them to him, he'll eat them. Green and black olives, but not all the different varieties, because I don't like bitter and all those kind of flavor, all those kind of stronger flavors. I think they're nice in salads. I'm a flutist, and I've been singing with lessons for a number of years, but I don't really sing. I don't use it. I use it to teach my flutes. I think singing is a wonderful help in breathing and playing out and all that. So I've been on a stage since I'm 13. I'm very comfortable talking and performing. I've bachelor's, master's, and well, flute, I guess you call it, and postgraduate work at Yale with the flute teacher there. And I've studied all my life. I've always taken lessons, either flute or voice, and tried different entrepreneurial activities. And that's that. And I'm Doug's partner here. Thank you, and wife.
Awesome. Thank you guys. Thanks for being here.
Thank you. Thanks for coming.
Can you see Robin?
Good morning,
Yes.
everyone. I'm
Hi,
Michelle. My name is Robin with a Y. I'm originally from Los Angeles, but I've lived all over California. I've also lived in Texas, Florida, Michigan, Washington, and Nevada. I do like olives, but Nina was talking about doesn't like all the brine. I made a mistake once of picking an olive off the tree and trying to eat it off the tree. I still remember how bitter that tasted. So I don't mind the brine. And I've been doing improv with Margot for, I think, about a year. Found out about the class. Somehow I got on an email list. I don't know, she's in Florida, I'm in Scottsdale, Arizona
Oh, nice.
for the last 10 years. And I've been doing improv for about 1 year. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
It's a good one. It's a good one. Thank you. Thanks for being here, Robin. Lloyd.
I have a little bit of a throat infection, so I'm not usually this sexy in my voice.
Oh, go on with you.
Stop. I've been doing comedy for about 40 years. I've been doing stand-up, and I owned a comedy troupe in Washington, D.C. when I lived there. But I started improv about 15 years ago with an actress named Melanie Chartoff. Are you familiar with her? She was a member of the cast of Fridays, which was the ABC version of Saturday Night Live. Anyway,
Okay.
I found out I really enjoyed it, and I had a propensity for it, a proclivity for it, whatever the word is. And
Both work.
I was taking Alexander class. I'm part of an improv troupe in Hermosa Beach, and I was taking Alexander classes because my Parkinson's had affected my movement. And that woman, Laura Parker, knew, I'm from New York, you can tell by Laura Parker. She knew Margot, and I started this class, I think, very early in the year. And I think that's it. Oh, olives. So you have to be open-minded. That's the olive lesson I've learned, because I always said I hated olives. And I went to a party one day and someone gave me an olive and I said, no, I don't want it. She said, try it. And I tried it and I loved it. So always be open to new things.
That's right. Unless you are Bill's aunt. Excellent. Thank you. Welcome, everybody. Cool. Thank you. And I'm Michelle. I know you know a little bit about me. I've been doing improv for 27 years. It's a huge part of my identity, and it's helped me with a lot of things in my life. I'm mostly a corporate trainer now, but I also teach a lot. I teach child actors. I'll be teaching them like right after this. And I just love it. And I love Margot. I love her passion for it, because it is our everyday. It's everything. It's keeping those muscles moving of just being with people, being present, listening, observing, having fun, and laughter ensues as well usually. So that's, and I love olives so much. Put them on everything. They're the best thing on the planet. Besides onions, that's another controversial topic. But let's get this party officially fully started. We are going to, you guys, there's a rumor that I heard. So I'm gonna tell you the rumor that I heard, and then Nina is going to confirm that she also heard this rumor and then add something to it. Okay. And we're going to continue to do that. Now, the traditional way that this, can you guys hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay. The traditional way that this is played is everyone repeats what they heard before. Now, I'm not going to stick by that rule. If you cannot repeat everything that you heard before, that's okay. Just make sure you're confirming the yes of having heard this rumor that is given to you, and then add something else to it. But if you can't remember as much as you can before it, and state those things as well, and then add something else, do that as well. Make sense? Kinda, sorta.
Yeah.
I know
You
Lloyd
got
is
it.
like, Lloyd is like, I'm at the bottom. I saw it. I felt it. We all
I'm with you.
experienced what you're experiencing, Lloyd. We'll see. We'll see how it shakes out. Let's get a word of inspiration from anybody.
Pine.
Pine. Okay. Pine. Perfect. Thank you.
I'm going to go invisible and just watch you.
Okay.
Or you want me?
I thought you were
Well,
playing, Margot.
Oh, okay. I'll
yeah.
play. I'll play.
You don't
Look
you
at my
don't have to.
position. No, I will. Okay.
You can, Margot, you have power. You can change the positions. Do you want to? You can.
Yeah. I just know you're on limited time, so
I am. Okay. All right. So, Nina, I don't know if you heard this, but I heard that they want to put a new pine tree up in the city center. Did you hear that? Can't hear you.
Yes, I did. And my thought was, why? But then, you know what? I think it's because they want to see the pines drop and make that whoosh noise. That's music to everybody's ears. So whoosh, Bill. What do you think of pines dropping with whoosh?
Well, it delivers a whoosh sound, and then it bounces off the ground and it goes kaboing.
I think it's a great idea to put a pine tree in the city center so that we can hear the whoosh and the kaboing of the needles, and we can create a big giant pile of them.
Wow, you heard that rumor too, Allie? The rumor about the pine tree in the center of town? And that we're gonna wait for the whoosh sound when it drops its needles. And then when they hit the ground, the kaboing back up. And then they'll leave one big giant pile of needles that the firefighters are going to set on fire. Roy, they're gonna set the needles on fire.
Well, Suzanne, I heard that they want to put a pine tree in the center of town because they want to have a Christmas tree.
Why?
And there's a lot of opposition because it's separation of church and state. So what do you think of that, Linda?
Well, I heard the same rumor that they're gonna have the put the pine tree in the middle of the center city. And they like to hear the whoosh sound and then the kaboing sound when it hits the ground, and then take the big pile of them, and the firemen will come and set it on fire, but not before they decorate it for Christmas. So then after they decorate for Christmas, they'll decorate it for the next holiday too, Valentine's Day.
I heard that rumor too, that they want to put a pine tree in the center of town because they like to hear the needles go swoosh, whoosh, whoosh, and they love to have the kaboing sound. And then we can have a big pile of leaves, and then the firefighters will set them on fire. But I did like that they wanted to have a Christmas tree too. Okay. And then, but I hope they don't burn the town or the leaves. Well, I could run through them. I could run through them. Okay, Judy or
Oh,
Doug.
yeah, I pine for pine tree.
Oh, that is-
That's the word,
Nice.
pine.
I heard that rumor too, that they're putting a tree downtown. And pine's the word, just like Greece was the word. Pine is the word. I think it's a great idea. I heard also that they're going to use the tree for decorating for all the different holidays throughout the year. That is really exciting for me. I would love to see that. And it'll create a lot of mess for people to clean up all those pine needles with the boom and the kabosh and all those sounds they're going to make and boing. And fire persons are going to have their hands full because maybe someone might throw a cigarette or something into that bunch of pine needles and set the town on fire. So, but I still think it's a great idea. Let's go for it.
I heard that rumor too, that they're gonna put a pine tree in the city center and it's gonna go when the needles drop and kaboing, and they're going to create a big pile of needles. And so the fire department is going to come in and burn them up. And before it's burned, they're going to make it into a Christmas tree. And then they're going to make it into a Valentine's tree. And they're going to continue to celebrate it. The pine tree is a pine tree. And I just think it's a very good idea, especially since they're going to put licorice all over it.
Yeah, it's quite a rumor we've heard. Pine tree in a city center. But they want to hear the whoosh and boing. Then when all the leaves fall down, they're going to put them in a big pile and let the firefighters put the fire out. But they're not going to burn the tree. They're going to save the tree and decorate it for Christmas. And then they decided, why not save it for Valentine's Day too? And so pine became the word. That's what they want to hear is pine. And they're going to decorate it again with licorice. Yummy, yummy. What do you think about that, Lloyd?
Well, I'm glad you asked. I heard that they were going to put a pine tree in the middle of downtown, and they have needles that come down and create a sound of whoosh and kaboing, and then they'll have a whole pile of needles, which they'll set fire to the tree after they make the tree into a Christmas tree, and then they'll change the Christmas tree into a Valentine's tree and use it for all kinds of holidays. And then they'll set fire to it and have Carol run through the leaves so she could have some fun, but they'll put it out before it becomes a major fire. And then they'll decorate it with licorice. And then they'll put tree houses in the top so that people can have beautiful views of the city.
Guys, that was perfect. That was perfect. It was a whirlwind. It's a lot going on in our town. And, we got to get our stories straight. The thing is that somebody is the person, there are a few people that actually suggested that we have this pine tree put up in the center of town. And we've got to figure out who are the people or the person that suggested this. Okay, so we're gonna do some investigatorial work. Is that a word? We're gonna do some investigating, okay? I'm going to message the people who actually, so they know who they are, that actually decided to have a pine tree in the middle of town. And the rest of, everyone's gonna question everyone, okay? To find out who did it. Who suggested this, okay? So give me a few moments.
Michelle, there might be some people that can't access chat. So could anybody raise their hands if you can't see the chat function? Yeah, I think it's harder on the iPad, Doug. Yeah. So Doug, we know Doug's not going to be a suspect. I think that's it probably.
Okay.
Although I would have picked Doug as the fire guy.
Mhm.
All right, and I'll let you know who they are as well, Margot.
Thanks.
No, we don't control them.
Excuse me?
No, the spotlighting and all is controlled by Margot.
I know that's not what I'm trying to do. It's fine.
I'll give a little entertainment. Start spreading the news. I'm off of the booze. It'll be a brand new day today in old New York. I wanna wake up where nobody's going through my closet looking for those ruby slippers. Why did you date me anyway? I used to. Okay, got it.
No, go ahead. Please continue.
Okay. I used to have a mommy named Judy. Some people thought that she was kind of moody. And when she died, the paparazzi snickered. Well, that's what comes from too much wine and liquor. But when they saw her laid out like a queen, they felt so bad for being mean. I think of mommy almost every day. I loved it when she used to say.
You look like Liza and sound like Liza Minnelli.
Oh, thank you, Carol. Carol's my biggest fan. Thanks, Michelle.
Is that your real hair?
No, this is for the show.
Okay.
It looks good. I was like confused.
I was too.
Okay. All right. All the people that suggested that we have a pine tree in our town center in the first place should know who they are, and the rest of us have questions. Would anyone like to question anyone in particular? Who wants to start our questioning off? Yes, Roy. Who would you like to question, or do you have a general question for the group?
No, I'm questioning Carol.
Okay.
Carol, don't you have a history of being a pyromaniac?
No, yes, and I do have a thing of being a pyromaniac, but I do not practice that today. Thank you.
Great question, Roy. Sorry, Carol, go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Roy.
Carol, be truthful. Didn't you set a fire just last week?
It was not me, but I hope that you catch the culprit who started the fire. It burned the whole town down.
Yes, we still need to rebuild the town. We should put that on the agenda as well.
But the tree stood, the tree stood.
Yeah.
I'd like to ask Nina a question. Nina, I know you're very environmentally oriented. Are you the one that suggested that we plant a tree in the town center?
You're muted.
Can't hear
Nina.
you.
Oh, thank you, Margot, for thinking about me. I would have loved to have suggested. That was a wonderful, brilliant idea. But they didn't involve me in this process at all, unfortunately. And you know, I'm weeping to this day.
Yes, Suzanne, and then Robin.
Linda, I know your propensity for your artistic flair, and I have a feeling that it was you who wanted the tree in the town center so that we could decorate it differently for each month. Was it you?
Well, that's a good idea, but it wasn't me because I just love the tree and I love the tree there, but it wasn't me. I wish it was.
Oh.
Robin.
You know,
Great
that was my
question,
original
Suzanne. Robin and then
question,
Nina. Sorry.
but I got another question for Lloyd. Aren't you from the far north where there's lots and lots of pine trees? And haven't you talked
What's-
about how the ecology around here is different than at home? You wanted to
What does
have
that have to do with it? Just because I moved here to get away from all those. Why would you even ask me that?
I thought
I
you
w-
wanted
I-
to scenery, not less. You're getting awfully.
I moved from the
Did you-
north to get away from them trees. I hate the needles. I hate the needles. You sit on them, they hurt. You sit on the grass and then they got to fill up your ass. I'm sorry.
Okay, well,
And don't be accusing me. It wasn't
I'll
me.
quit needling you, so just you know.
All right. Who had, I think I called someone next. Was it you, Nina? Did you have
Yes.
a question? And then Suzanne.
Bill, did you want to plant this tree because you wanted to hide your little house of gambling? I heard you wanted to put a tree right in front of it so nobody would know you were conducting this kind of business.
I'm shocked to hear that there might have been gambling business in the establishment.
So, Bill, are you telling me you don't have a gambling business or you didn't want the tree?
We don't.
Okay. Huh.
Dang.
All right. Let me think about that.
Margot and then Carol and then Suzanne.
Robin, I know that as a dentist, you sometimes planted the old teeth under trees. So I'm thinking maybe this is your hallmark.
No, I'm afraid not.
But those teeth are under those trees, aren't they?
Well, I'll take advantage of the opportunity, but no, no trees for me.
Okay, I did it. I didn't mean to do it. I miss home. I miss being from the north. I miss all those trees. Go ahead, just kill me. Put me in jail.
Lloyd, is that a confession?
Yeah. No.
You know what it is, though? Can you highlight or spotlight him really quick,
Yeah,
Margot? And I do think it's an Oscar-winning moment.
I do too.
So this is your Oscar-winning moment. This was the moment in the film where you won. Let's hear it. Let's see it.
I was lonely. I had no friends. And then I realized that I was lonely for my home. And I had moved here for my job. And then suddenly I thought, what a beautiful thing to have. A tree from home, a tree, a type of home that reminds me of my mother and my father and my lovely sister and my great brother. And then we used to have all the Christmas dinners. And I had to have that tree. I had to have that tree. It had to be next to me where I could go and visit it and get a reminder of things in the past.
Yay. Woo!
So,
Bravo.
You can remove his highlight now.
Is that award Oscar Mayer or?
Oh,
All right, Carol.
I would like to ask Margot why, if she is guilty of, because she said that she wanted all the licorice all over the tree.
She did say that.
Yes, I remember.
Listen, babe, I got a bit of a problem, you see? I mean, it's something that I've had for a long time, you see? And I just can't help myself, you see? So I gotta have the licorice, you see? And I gotta have the trees. I admit it. I gotta have those trees. I did it. I did it.
Oh, good.
Wow, this
Well,
is your.
thank you, Margot.
I want to see Margot's Oscar-winning moment. She's jonesing for that licorice.
Hey. Ever since I was a little kid, I grew up around a candy shop, and I didn't have much money. So my friend Bugsy and I would go in and we'd lift it out of the tin and eat all that licorice up. And then as I got older, I had more of an affinity, and I did anything I could to get licorice. And then I had a great idea. Put a tree in the center of the town, you see, and cover it with licorice. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? And I did it. I did it.
yay.
Suzanne, you had something you wanted to say or
Yes.
share. Yes.
I'm glad that Lloyd confessed and Margot, but I really think the instigator in the whole situation was little Carol, because Carol has stockpiled that toilet paper at her house. Always toilet paper and trees, and so I think she did it.
Oh, yes, and I have to admit that I did it also. So we're all co-conspirators, the
I want
three
to
of
hear
us.
your side. I want to hear your side. Can you highlight her, please, Margot?
Absolutely.
Well, I guess I just, my eye does not open so well, but I guess I just love licorice so much. And I do like licorice, and I do like the candy too much because of my husband, who is so sick of me, and he just, well, I do not know what I can say except that I like licorice so much. Okay, so that's everything I have today, Michelle.
Wow. Wow.
Brilliant, Carol.
I'm in shock. I'm in shock, you all. I wonder if anyone else was involved. Linda, what's
I have to
that?
fess up. I have to fess up. Well, I'm the instigator of the whole thing. I told Roy that he needs to have the tree there for him for his comfort, and I told Margot that she could have all the licorice she wants. I told Carol that she could set fires to the tree outside the tree, like not the tree, but little needles. Anytime she wants to indulge her pyromaniac propensities. So anyway, yeah, it's my fault. Oh well. Take me
She
away.
made me do it. She made me do it.
I did. I have to fess up.
And you made me do it also, Linda, but
They're all ganging up on me.
I know, we're all ganging up on you.
Well, you were the ringleader, Linda.
Yes,
I
you
know.
You were the ringleader.
And I never got a ring.
What
Put it
kind
on
of
the
a
tree.
ring?
I want to hear how this has affected some of the townspeople. knowing that your fellow townspeople just turned on you. Roy, I'd love to hear from you. Roy,
Me?
would you like to say yes? Would you like to say a little something about how this makes you feel? Could you highlight him, please, Marco?
Oh, yeah.
Well, to begin with, as I said originally, we all know that Carol has a history of being a pyromaniac.
It's true.
Everyone forgets that.
I did.
Forget the licorice, forget the trees. She's just a fire maniac. She can't help herself. That's the truth. She needs to fess up. Carol, fess up.
Okay, I will fess up because of you, Roy. And you are so right. I did set the tree on fire, but I did not mean to do that because I wanted to walk through the leaves before the firemen came, and I just decided to set the tree on fire because Linda told me it was okay to do that. And Lloyd and Margot, they also were co-conspirators.
Michelle, do we have time to hear from any other town members?
Yes, we do. I want to hear from anyone who wants to share a little something about how they feel. I can stay for about a couple more minutes. Nina, Bill, Robin.
Robin's got his hand up. All right, Robin.
Well, I think that we should definitely put a tree in the center. Because right now, it's a big four-way stop intersection, lots of traffic. We convert that into a circle or circus, the tree in the middle, people can just continue to drive around and not be stopped. So it's not only beautiful, it's convenient and efficient. So I would go for a tree.
Yeah.
Suzanne, I think you had your hand up.
I did. I just feel totally betrayed by my best friend, Linda. I thought we shared everything, and I asked her point blank if she did the tree, and she lied to me. I don't know if we can ever be besties again, Linda. You
Get over it.
me.
Can you highlight Linda at the same time, please?
Yes.
I want to see how this friendship.
You really hurt me, Linda, and I never expected this from you. I
Well,
don't
you
know.
have to get over it, Suzanne.
Okay, fine, no problem.
Good. When I go to lunch?
Lloyd, you want to go out for some drinks later? I need to.
Can I be your Linda? Can I be your Linda replacement?
Yes, please, Lloyd. You can be my new bestie. We can go all over together.
Well, can I come too?
No.
Okay. I'll go home and cry.
Now you're going to cry. Now she's crying. She's crying now. Before she didn't give two hoots, but now she's crying. That's because she wants to be next to you, Lloyd. It's all about you again, Lloyd.
It should be. It should be.
There's a rumor that I heard about that. I want to hear from Nina.
Absolutely. Unmute, Nina. Okay, unmute yourself, darling.
I just don't like this because I told them I wanted to be part of the licorice club. And they point blank told me there's no club as licorice club. Are you crazy? That's in Great Britain. And look at them. They went ahead and put together their own little coup of a licorice club.
Yeah, you can come with us, me and Lloyd. We're going to the bar. There's Anazette. It tastes like licorice. It'll work. Right, Lloyd?
Right. What is it, Anazette?
Yeah, it tastes like licorice. She wants licorice.
Beautiful. Beautiful. I know Michelle has got to go. Should we ask Michelle if she'd ever come back again to play with us?
Yeah.
Hope so.
I would love to. Thank you so much for having me. This was
Thank you.
amazing.
Thank you, Michelle.
all.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
I
Thank you,
mean,
Michelle.
it was amazing. Everybody was in their top form. Yes, anding, object work. Thank you for bringing out the best in my wonderful Pippi players.
Thank you.
Parkinson's inspired people playing improv. So
So much.
I love
Thank
you,
you all.
Michelle. Talk to
Love
you
too.
later.
I'll
So
talk to you soon.
good.
Bye, everybody.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bye.
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 Thank you. Bye.
Oh my gosh, wasn't that great? Wasn't that great?
Yep.
So let's do, I'm going to stop recording this now. Okay. I'm going to stop recording it because that was the best. Let's
Thank you,
see,
Margot, for bringing her.
Yeah.